Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Doodle Robot and today we're going to look at a new artist to me. I don't know, maybe some of you have her work, a new illustrator. Her name is Ali Platt, P-L-T. I'm not exactly sure how to say that, but I stumbled across her on Amazon. I can't remember what I was looking for that I stumbled across her, but you know, they have their recommended stuff. And she's got, I think I've seen some of her work before. She's got this Cats with Plants book. I think I've seen on some people's channels. I can't remember who. It's been way too long. But she also has a variety of different books, and I'd like to get more, except I'm kind of in a low buy mode right now, and I'll talk about, actually, when you see this video, I will have already talked about why that is. Because in 8.5 months I'm going to be moving, so I don't want to I want to pack up and move as little as I can. So we're just low buying stuff right now. But she's got, I actually fell upon her because she had some psychedelic coloring books, and I love the psychedelic stuff. So she's got like subject matter psychedelic things. I believe there was a cool mushroom book that I wanted to get. There was another book that was psychedelic, just various images. I think she had psychedelic designs or something like that. She's got futuristic design books. She's got a lot. But when I came across these, this is like, I haven't been this excited to get 2 coloring books in a long time. I was chomping at the book for Amazon to deliver them. And oh my gosh, Amazon delivered them and they're like pristine. Like, what happened? All summer long for like 3 months, I could not get anything delivered that wasn't like destroyed somehow. So I was quite pleasantly surprised to find that, you know, they came out okay. So these are, we've got Easy Boho, coloring book for any age. I had to look up what Boho was. It's like Bohemian. That's not an art movement that I'm familiar with, and actually it reminds me of the modern art era, a bit of like clay and Miro work. And then we've got Abstract Boho Coloring Book. And there's a third one that said Simple or Easy. I didn't get it. I figured I'd start with these two. Like I said, low buy, moving. So we're going to do flip throughs of both of these really quick. And I'll tell you what appeals to me about them. Of course, they're minimalist. Oh, I didn't even break the spines. Darn it. I forgot. Let me break the spines here a little bit. These are Amazon print books, but it seems like it's quite the trend right now, and this is Easy Boho as opposed to the other one. Quite the trend now to get the, what are they, the Hatchet Heroes, and they're like Disney color by numbers. They have other color by numbers, and I really like the look of those. And I like when people paint them. I think they look much better. But, you know, I wanted something to paint, but I don't want a Disney book. And I don't know, the other books seemed okay. But for me to order something from Lyrica is like a huge process, and it takes forever to get here. So, you know, I kind of wanted something else. And this fit the bill perfectly. I mean, it's, for the most part, it's purely abstract. I mean, there's a leaf shape occasionally and a bottle shape occasionally, but it's almost purely abstract. I can just go off and pick my color schemes. And I think these are going to be painting books for me, acrylic painting, because you all know how I love my acrylic paints. Nice big areas to paint. I'm really looking forward to working in these books. It's a subject matter I like. As I've mentioned in other videos, I used to do big mural size paintings or mixed media pieces that were abstract expressionist in nature. Graffiti art meets abstract expressionist. Sometimes a little bit of political commentary in there. So this really appeals to me. It's much more minimal than my style was. My style was rather chaotic and busy. But, you know, I don't know if I've ever told anybody, I kind of put all that away so I could delve into other artistic pursuits and do other styles. So those paintings are wrapped up, they're rolled up, sitting in a closet, waiting for someday when I unwrap them again and see how I feel about them. I reached a creatively stifled period. And a lot of that is due to just the time commitment of teaching these days. Teachers aren't doing a one-person job anymore. They're doing the job of 5 people now. And that's why there's a huge teacher shortage in America. In our school district, they've solved the teacher shortage by importing them. So probably about half of our teachers now are from the Philippines and India and Ukraine. I heard we're waiting on one from Ukraine now because they can't keep American people in teaching jobs. It pays too little. It's way too much hassle. It's too abusive. It's not a healthy lifestyle. And I sound like I'm complaining. I sort of am, but I have reached my decision, and I mentioned this in my last video, that I am leaving teaching after 25 years. I've decided it's enough. I've got my pension after this year. I'm at tier 2. I mean, I could go all the way to tier 3, but it's too stressful. Too much, too stressful. Although I am having a really big impact my last year here. I am both on the school leadership team, so I get to collaborate with the principal and vice principal and the other people on the leadership team, and I know I know my words are being heard, and they're trying to enact a lot of things. But for me, it's just too little, too late. And I'm also on the superintendent's advisory council, and he's an awesome dude. And we've only had 2 meetings thus far. That's where I was tonight. It's really late. Come in really late because I was at that meeting. And this is also a guy who listens, and he's working on, enacting some changes. But it seems like I kind of bring up a subject, and then all the other teachers who are on the committee volunteer things, but it's like, I hope I don't get fired. I don't think I will, but he seems very nice, and he seems like he listens. We feel like we're being heard for a change. He's kind of new to this district. But, I'm hoping to leave it better than I found it. But for me, the journey's over. All right, this page is a little sticky. I don't know what's going on. I think the glue got carried away there. So these books are just, I love them. I love the style. I can't wait to start painting them. And I think I'm going to start out with, I don't know if I will continue it, but I'm going to start out with just flat block painting. Just because it's already a minimalist style. And so why not just go with the minimalism? I may at some point do enough of those and get tired and maybe start putting in my own textures and patterns and stuff. We'll see what happens. Sometimes I'm kind of a more is more person. It's like, at least my previous work, the mural paintings that I used to do were a Skittles box full of pattern and color and movement and busyness. When they would hang in various shows and stuff, the people who were, manning the shows, and I would just show up to put them up and take them down, would say, oh yeah, people stood in front of this a long time trying to figure out what's going on. So I would give them a title that kind of gives them a clue, but then they have to figure it out for themselves. So I'm excited to embrace the minimalistness. Is that a word? The minimalistness of of these pages. Like I said, I haven't been so excited for two coloring books to come in a long time. And they didn't disappoint. You know, there were no flip-throughs online, so I had nothing to go by except the little pictures that she showed in the blurb on Amazon. But I'm like, oh, I hope these are good. And they are. In my opinion, they are. This is probably not everybody's cup of tea. But it's my cup of tea. And that is the last page. So, again, the artist's name is Allie Plitt, P-L-T, I'm not sure how to say it. This is Abstract Boho Coloring Book and Easy Boho Coloring Book for any age. All right, I thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.